The entire series, smaller than a dime. Oh, that looks kind of weird, this bad boy here. So I was thinking about making newer products, almost like a brick. A little something, something of this. And look at that. God, it sticks perfect. I'm about ready to melt.
Hana Hui A Maui. Aloha,
my ohana. It is your boy back with another aquatic adventure. Now, if you're new to the channel, we talk about everything in the aquarium hobby, and I just want to give you guys a heads up. This one's going to be a banger. I can't wait to share what I have to share with you guys. We're going to do a little something, something for a little something, if that makes sense. Anyways, let me flip the camera around and show you what we got. Okay, so my ohana, I talk a lot about Tiki Falls, right? Tiki Falls is my 8,500 gallon koi pond. I always talk about the filtration system, which is a mountain tree natural eco filtration system, and all the media that I use in that, especially the lotus root bacteria house that I have in there. Now, obviously, a lot of people don't have big filters like that, but I'm here to introduce to you the Mountain Tree Biological Media Ring series of products. Now, this is geared more towards the aquarium filters, especially for compact filters with limited space, like smaller hang on the back filters, canister filters, and even sump filters. Now, I've introduced to you guys the nitro ring. This is generation 1. You can see how porous it is if we can get a nice little focus on this product here. You can see it. Now, this right here is the Lotus Root Nitro Rings. This is one of their newer products, and you can see how much more porous this is. Now, I'll do a little bit of breakdown for you. So the Nitro Ring, Generation 1, this right here has 1,150 square meters per liter of surface area. Now, right here with the Lotus Root Nitro Rings, these have, ready for this, 5,700 square meters per liter of surface area. That's 5 times more than the Generation 1 right here. I want to say it's more similar to this right here, the Lotus Root Bacteria House. So this is a smaller version of this, which is in my pond filter. As you can see, the size comparison, right? But for its size, it's very powerful in filtration. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. Now, for very small filters, like small hang on the back filters or internal filters, like some of my personal favorites, I love the SKIMMER Tidal by SICCE, and I also love the SICCE Shark and Shark Pro internal filters. Even smaller external canister filters. The Mountain Tree, you ready for this? Mini rings are an absolute awesome option. These are the mini rings. Aren't they the cutest little thing? And they are smaller than a dime compared to a fingernail size. So you guys understand how small this thing is. This option will make even the smallest filter achieve excellent efficiency. You can see how little these are. Now, if you look at its shape, it's kind of got like this gear shape. I guess that's a way to explain it. Its gear shape design promotes smooth water flow and superior bacteria cultivation. Now, to ensure your fish thrive in optimal health, introduce them to, you ready for this? My Fan Rings. These are My Fan Rings. Now, you're probably looking at this and you're like, oh, that looks kind of weird, right? The reason why is because it's rich in minerals. Yeah. With calcium levels 14 times higher and potassium levels 4 times greater than the nitro rings. It supports strong bones, healthy organs, and a robust immune system for your fish. So that is what the My Fan Rings do for your filters and your aquarium. Now, use My Fan Rings with any Mountain Tree bacteria media to nurture your water environment and create a stable ecosystem for your aquatic friends. That's the combo right there. Now that you know all about the Mountain Tree Ring series of biological media, you can select the perfect ring for your needs and be a witness on the transformation in your aquatic environments for a clearer, healthier, and more vibrant aquarium. This is the exact same thing as the Lotus Root Nitro Ring, but this is a large. So this is small, this is large, and you can see next to a quarter how big the large is. Got a size comparison there. So if you wanted something a little bigger, like if you saw this and said, oh, it's too small, they do make bigger sizes in the Lotus Root nitro rings. So now that you got a nice little background and a little bit more detail, we're gonna do something fun for my Medaka. So I have these, okay? I got this on Amazon. It's like a hang on the back, I guess you can say plant vase. It's really good for like pothos plants. And it comes with some options. You got suction cups that can go on the back. You even have these little hang on the back hooks. They go on pretty easy, and then they hang on the back of your aquarium. Now there's two different size hangers. So if you got an aquarium that's a little bit more wider or longer base, you have a bigger hook. So it's kind of cool. You got three options. So for what we're going to do, I'm gonna take this bad boy off. We're gonna actually stick in the suction cups. As you can see, we got our suction cups slid right in those little grooves there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this media and stick it inside this little box, which I'm going to start calling it a filter box. This thing is awesome. It works perfect too for this. So we're going to go ahead and grab some of the nitro rings generation 1. We'll start off with those. We'll put those at the bottom. Some of the lotus root nitro rings, we're going to put those in there too as well. And then we're going to stick the MyFan rings in there right on top. You know what's cool? What's cool about this is you can actually stick the mini rings too on top. That's how small these are, which is really cool. Not only that though, you can probably use the mini rings to hold plants in here too, because you know, if you got plants that are like moving around in this little vase, you can actually use it. Yeah. Try to pack this down as best I can, and it won't fall through the grooves. You see those grooves? It won't fall through the grooves. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a good little rinse. I like the way that's packed in there. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna move anywhere. And we used most of it that I had here on this mountain tree towel. Hey, you guys want a mountain tree towel? Stick around to the end of this video and I'll tell you how to get a mountain tree towel from your boy. Brand new. So our filter box is complete, filled with mountain tree biological media. This thing reminds me of a Sunday of media. So at the very bottom there, we have the nitro ring generation 1. The second level, we have the lotus root nitro rings. The third level, we have the MyFan rings, which is rich in minerals. And then the cherry on top, mountain tree mini rings. So let's head on out to my little breeding project where my Medaka are, and I'm going to show you how I'm gonna use this. But before we do, we're gonna rinse this off, all right? Because there's a lot of dust and particles, so we don't want them floating around in our water. So we're gonna go ahead and run this under the sink, and then we're gonna head over to where my Medaka are. All right, so we're in the far back corner of my house. This is the DIY Medaka pond. I actually stuck all my tricolor Medaka in here so you can see them swimming around, just having fun in their brand new mansion. Look at them all. So I created this thing on a very low budget. We use cinder blocks. I'll get into the logistics about this later in another video, but our plant is looking great. As you can see, look at the roots growing out of the bottom of the pot there. You can see them. So that's a great sign. So that means this is gonna be growing. So I was thinking about making one of those mountain tree filter boxes for this pond. This is 80 gallons and it's a little too small for something like this. So what I'm going to do is stick in the Lotus Root Bacteria House 3s. As you can see, the shape is a little bit different. You know what it is? It reminds me of the mini rings. Look at the mini rings. You see that gear shape? Similar, right? But just a larger, much larger version. And this right here is gonna make our Medaka so happy. I also like the way it's shaped. It's not a complete circle, so it's able to balance nice on a flat surface like that, and I can stack them almost like a brick. So as you can see, the Lotus Root Bacteria House 3s are in my mini DIY Medaka pond. As you can see, the Medaka are just doing great. I know I got a really bad glare here, but you can see them. And now we also have some media, which is also gonna give off minerals for the fish, as well as beneficial bacteria is gonna be able to cultivate on those two gold bars, I guess we can call it. Ooh, you can see the fish swimming right over it. They look really nice though. Now we're gonna go this way to our Medaka little mini pond. All right, here's our little mini Medaka pond bowl with 3 varieties of Medaka. I have Diamond Dust, I have Blue Miyuki, and I have Tricolor in here. Now we do have some offspring that are getting big, And I will do an up and coming video once they start to show some color, because we're trying to create a new strand of Madaka, or Japanese rice fish. As you can see, this is a little mini bowl. It's oh wow, look at, there's a snail that's out. Oh buddy, you got to get back in there. Here, I'll put you back in there. There you go. He'll attach himself. Anyways, this is probably about between 6 to 8 gallons. I bought this at Home Depot, this little bowl, and you can convert it into a little mini pond for Madaka. It actually works perfect for Madaka. Now you can see those boxes. Remember I was talking to you about the boxes? Look it, I got a bunch of these on Amazon. They're really cheap and they're really cool. As you can see, we're using the hang on the back clip to hang. We have these beautiful canna in here. As you can see, the roots are growing, which means they are filtering the water, and this is our natural source of filtration, is having plants in the little mini pond bowl. Now I do want to get some floating plants for this as well, but for the time being, we got our little mountain tree media box, and we're going to use the suction cups to suction right here. You want it right below the water surface there. There you go. And look at that. It sticks perfect. And now we have our media box. We have our MyFan, which is going to provide a lot of minerals for my Madaka, and of course cultivate some beneficial bacteria and make my fish even more healthier. Look at them. But these little boxes here, great. They're awesome. You can actually probably use these mini rings and fill in for plants too, so these plants don't move around. So that would be another great idea. You can use the media as a type of gravel to hold it. But man, you can see the roots are growing in on these things. Anyways, looks great. Whoa, I'm about ready to melt out here. It is so hot. It's gonna be over 100 degrees today. Now I'm gonna tell you guys how you can win your official mountain tree towel. As you can see, this bad boy here with the logo, it's kind of like embroidered in the towel. It's a really nice towel, and it's actually big. It's not like a washcloth. This thing is like more like a face towel. It's really big, soft to the touch, like a terry cloth. It'd be great in a fish room or for sweat out in the backyard. That's what I'm gonna use mine for. I do have a brand new one though, right? This towel is mine. This one will be yours. It's in a box. I'm gonna personally ship it to the Ohana. Now the giveaway is only for people in the United States because I am paying for the shipping. So all you have to do is comment down below. Sky's the limit. You can say or do anything you need to win. And then we're gonna do a hashtag. Hashtag at the end of your comment, mountain tree. It's that simple, and I'm gonna pick the winner. That easy. I will ship this towel to you ASAP, Rocky. You're absolutely gonna love it. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Make sure you subscribe to Mountain Tree's YouTube channel and give them a follow, and myself on Instagram. You gotta follow us, you gotta subscribe. That's it. Don't forget to leave the comment too, all right? So I hope you guys learned a little bit more in detail about Mountain Tree's biological media rings, the entire series. We covered it all. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in that next video. Take care, much love, and aloha.
Hana Hui A Maui.